Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Only a Few Are Left Alive. Only a few are left alive. And I was just doing some more reading. This report came out, a few days ago, and it's basically, these scientists are, they've discovered a crack, a huge crack in the ocean floor out here in the Pacific, on the ocean floor, and it can trigger, a tsunami, a major earthquake. This is what the scientists and geologists are saying. I'm gonna read the article that I was reading. I'm not gonna read it all, just due to time consume. But this is why Israel, you better be trying to, time is running short. The Lord is going to destroy this place. This place, America, is going to be totally wiped off the map. See? And the Lord, through these natural disasters, he's going to increase these natural disasters, these earthquakes, these storms, fire, all of this. Call Allah Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWAHSHI. Call Allah Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And New Year's came. Just a quick side note. But New Year's came this past New Year's in January, the New Year's. But on New Year's Eve, and I got it on one of my videos. I recorded this. But on New Year's Eve, maybe 10 minutes, before the New Year supposedly came in, the New Year, there was these storms that were going on, and the winds were gusting at 70 to 80 miles per hour, 70, 80 miles per hour. But a tree fell, big redwood tree fell on top of my car and crushed it, right here, right in my apartment complex. The cars that were, parked next to me in my stall didn't get touched, but my car got completely crushed. And that happened right before the supposedly New Year, maybe 10 minutes. And how I know, because I was up, me and my wife and kids and stuff, we were up, right around that time. And we just heard a loud boom, and it opened the door, and our car was crushed. But through the spirit, I've been telling myself through the spirit, that's just the Lord telling you what type of year it's finna be. That he is visiting the earth, and he is about to do something devastating in the earth, man. It was just spiritual to me, because it was right before, I'm talking about 5-10 minutes before, supposedly midnight, and that tree, that big redwood tree, fell right on top of my car and crushed the car, man. But it was spiritual to me to let me know that there is something coming devastating right in the earth that the Lord is about to do. And this is one of them, that's coming. Call Allah Yahawah BASHAM. Let me get to this article. It says, crack of doom. Red alert for magnitude 9 mega earthquake off Pacific coast as crack discovers in 600-mile fault at bottom of ocean. It says, experts on high alert aimed fears a crack at the bottom of the ocean could trigger an apocalyptic earthquake. And that 9 mega earthquake, that's a 9.0 earthquake. And I was reading, they were talking about it's been almost 400 years since you know, off this coastline, the what is it, the I'll read to it, what is it, the sub I'm trying, I don't want to butcher it. I'll read down what they're saying. I don't want to read this whole article. I'm just going to get the quick meat off the bones, but this is the type of stuff that's coming. They said it could trigger an apocalyptic earthquake. It says the hole just 50 miles off the coast of the US state of Oregon is spewing out hot liquid that scientists warn could spark a magnitude 9 earthquake with the potential to devastate the West Coast. See, we're talking about all of California being flooded. You know what I'm saying? Worse than Hurricane Katrina, 10 times worse. It says it is located along a 600-mile fault line that stretched from California to Canada. See, known as the Cascadia subduction zone. See, and these subduction earthquakes is basically, you know, when the plates are forced to, you know, basically break off from each other, and that's going to trigger that earthquake because these plates are together and the pressure of it burst. So, you know, it's going to trigger a major earthquake, a tsunami. It says, although the hole was first spotted in 2015. See, they seen this way back in 2015. It says scientists now warn that the liquid coming out is a so-called fault lubricant, which also allows tectonic plates to move easily. It says without it, pressure beneath the Earth's crust can grow, leading to an unbelievable, powerful earthquake. It says scientists believe the Cascadia subduction zone will be responsible one day for the big one, an earthquake of such destruction not seen for centuries that could devastate many cities in the western continental United States. See, and like I said, they were talking about it's been almost 400 years since one of these 9.0 earthquakes came. But then we're talking about in the water that could potentially flood all of California and parts of this West Coast. Devastating. Let me get to the scriptures. Let me go to Mark. See, this is the stuff that's coming that the Lord is going to bring in the earth. This is why, you know, you Israelites, man, 2/3 of you, you know, you're going to perish in these type of devastating disasters that the Lord is going to bring. Let me go to Mark. Mark 8 and Salakia. Is it Mark? Okay, Salakia. Mark 13. Mark 13 and 8, and it reads, it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. See? And we're witnessing this right now. All these nations, the Lord is preparing these nations for war. China and America, China and Russia and America, Israel and Russia, Israel and Iran, all these, the Lord is preparing war because there's war coming. It says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. There's earthquakes all over the world, and they're increasingly getting worse. It says, and there shall be famines. We're approaching a famine. And troubles. And trouble is growing in all countries right now. And right here in America, troubles are growing. Troubles. All these train derailments. The water is being poisoned. These rivers and lakes are drying up. Economy being destroyed. People are waxing worse. I mean, troubles are growing. Supply chain issues. It says, these are the beginning of sorrows. You see? These are the beginning of sorrows. This is why it's death and violence and, mourning and suffering growing in the earth, because these are the beginning of sorrows. Let me go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Jeremiah 23 and 24. Jeremiah 23 and 24. And it reads, it says, can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? And you got a lot of you preppers, building these bunkers, storing up food, even to the elites, people, trying to prepare, carnally, getting all this weapons and ammunition. They're trying to prepare theirself, carnally. But this is a spiritual. This thing is spiritual, man. You're gonna, in this end time, you're gonna have, the Lord is gonna send out angels to protect his the hopeful elect, that remnant. You see, you're gonna have to have this angel protection from high above, because the Lord is bringing, what he is bringing, you can't prepare carnally. I don't care nothing about your farming, the weaponry that you have, the underground bunkers. The Lord is bringing total devastation. These natural disasters that he's bringing, the world ain't ready. And ultimately, he's going to destroy this place, America. You can't prepare carnally. All the boats, these buildings, that's not going to save you. It ain't going to save you, man. You have to have the Lord. He's going to send out his angels in this end time to protect and guide, his elect. It tell you that in that time of Moses, the Lord he flooded the earth, and only Moses and his family, Noah. In that end time, that Noah and his family got saved. See? And they was all trying to get into that ark, and they was laughing and making fun of Noah. And Noah prophesied, over 100 years, man. Noah did. And that day came, and they was trying to get into that ark, and it was too late. And this is where we at. You still got there's a lot of folly and, blaspheme, and, people are making fun of the Lord's word and his prophets. And you're going to pay for that, man, because, there's devastation coming. You got the electricity that's going to go out. It says, can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Ain't nowhere to go. It says, saith the Lord, do not I feel heaven and earth, saith the Lord. YAHAWAH BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Let me go to, there's nowhere to go. The Lord said, can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? You can't sidestep this judgment that the Lord is finna bring in the earth, man. Let's go to and there's a lot of people think that they're gonna be able to sidestep this because they got a lot of you Israelites. You know, you got 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth. And the Lord's not accepting that. You either got to get all the way in or move out. You can't just be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. We're in that time where you're going to have to be in or out all the way. You either believe or you don't believe. Isaiah, I'll close out with these last few. It says Isaiah 24:1. Isaiah 24:1, and it reads, it says, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty. You see, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty. You see, he's going to, a lot of these countries and nations and stuff, he's going to destroy. America is going to be destroyed. It's going to be finished. This place is going to be destroyed. It's never, ever, ever, ever going to be inhabited ever again. The destruction, the natural disasters and things that are coming on this place, America, you know, you're going to need the Lord in this time, man. We're talking about the worst time in human history. You're going to have places here in Babylon, man, America, that are going to be through. You know, you got these sinkholes that are growing, you know, 500, miles down, you know, the sinkhole. You know, that's going to be befalling around Babylon and America. You got these tsunamis, these storms and more thundering and lightning, you know, things like that. I'm talking about total devastation. You won't be able, you won't be able to run from this. The Lord said, behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. See, the Lord is, I mean, he gonna do away with this place, America, and a lot of these places around the world, man. He gonna destroy it because there's too much wickedness going on. 2, and it shall be as with the people. So, and see, it says, and it shall be as with the people. So with the priest, all you church pastors and preachers, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the sellers, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. All you Wall Street, you know, the college professors, you consumers, you know, the rich that's traveling and buying up this and buying new car sellers, car dealerships, the business, the buyers, all you gonna get it. You're gonna get it. And a lot of you, you know, you walk around with your chest stuck out and proud, and you hear the word and you just wash it up under your feet. You sweep it up under your rug. The Lord said, all you gonna get it. All you sellers, you big with your big businesses, and like I said, Wall Street and the New York Stock Exchange, all of that. The Lord's going to destroy all of this, all of it. It's going. 3, the land shall be utterly, the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, gone. Ain't gonna be nothing left here. The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. The Lord is saying this. He gonna destroy this place completely, and ultimately, the final nail in the coffin is gonna be those ICBM missiles. Those nuclear warheads that are going to be shot off on this place. 200 million missiles that are going to hit this place, America. You're going to have all this stuff going on. The flooding, the earthquakes, the thunder, lightning, winds, chaos, civil war, famines. You're going to have all this going on. Power outages. I mean, boy, the worst time in human history. For the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. This place is filthy. Spiritually, mentally, carnally. Everything about this place, America, is just filthy, and across the world, filthy. Filthy. It's this sewage. The earth is not here in this world. He said the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. They've just totally done away with this word. The earth is totally done away with this word. They don't believe this. They took this book and threw it in the trash. They've gone so far to you got people shooting up the Bible. Huh, Brother Polite? Huh? The individuals taking the Bible and shooting it up with a gun. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Esau has took this Bible and threw it in the trash and burned it. It says 6, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. They that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few, see, and the few men left. It's going to be so much death. It's going to be so much death that's coming. And only that few men left is going to be that elect, that remnant that's going to get beamed up into them chariots, them UFOs, that's going to be saved out of the worst time ever on earth. Shalom.